across the path with another vehicle. Yeah. If there isn't a vehicle coming towards me, then obviously I could actually make errors on the mirrors and the signal. But yeah, the main part of the subject is the judgment that went across the path. Yeah. Yeah. It was handled reasonably well. Just maybe a little bit earlier getting in there when there was actually vehicles there in the earlier stages. Yeah, it was. There would have been a 5. But it was the anticipation that let you down a little bit. It was anticipations of pedestrians at times. Yeah. I mean, most people, when it comes to anticipation, they talk about every pedestrian. Yeah. But we had a few there that I had to draw your attention to, really.
Yeah.
There's one with the guy outside the pub. He was kind of staggering back a bit, wasn't he? And then there was the ice cream van. I really would have expected a question there with quite a few people. They all had their backs to us, yeah? And I should have been looking, people approaching from the right-hand side as well, yeah? Yeah, there was just one occasion where there was a worry with a car coming from the left. I couldn't see the driver of the car, therefore the driver couldn't see me. But the meeting was covered very well. Didn't see any problems there. You gave some good advice there. The MSM routine was covered really well there. Then we've gone to the phase 2, which you got a 5 for. Yeah, the level of instruction was pretty much spot on, really. It was a very high 5 as well.
I actually knew you were going to do the gear thing, because when you came close to the end and I saw you didn't move your gears, I thought to myself, do you know what, he's going to do that. I could have probably got in there earlier, but I just kind of waited for you to do it, and then I thought I'd talk about it.
I probably would have marked the second phase as a 6. But you kind of were very reluctant to give me any other help apart from the mirrors and the markers on the road, which I told you in a couple of times I couldn't see. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have likely just because it wasn't really possible to pick up a reference point, was it? Yeah. Because the amount of parked cars and the road was bending round, so it took a while to pick up a reference point there. Yeah, you could have said to me, put my eyes in full beam, look well ahead. My hands will have a tendency to follow my eyes.
No, but looking well ahead, let's be honest, you could still swerve, couldn't you? You could still sort of go from one side to the other, couldn't you?
Well, if you look well ahead, it does actually help you.
Positioning, okay.
Positioning, it's like going around a bend. If you look well ahead, and as you're coming out of the bend, you look well ahead. It'll take you out of the bend nicely, yeah. Yeah, I mean your hands will naturally have a tendency to follow your eyes, but it was a very good pass. I would have marked the second phase as a 6 if he just gave me, because a 6 you've got to be pretty much 99%, 99.9% there. And if you just come in with that other 1%, then I'd have no hesitation with giving you a 6 for that. Yeah, you were very proactive at the roundabouts. You spotted the gears straight away. Yeah, it was just basically, you spotted the road position straight away. But there again, you made a bit of a mess of the...
with the steering.
Yeah.
Truth is, I couldn't go in there with the 5-10 minutes because I hadn't mentioned it, consolidated it.
Well, I probably would have gone along better with the 5 or 10 minutes than...
Stay towards you, yeah.
Yeah. Or even if you said, just steer towards you, that's enough, yeah? But you said steer towards me. I mean, what could that... could have meant anything, really, yeah? Yeah, I mean, I could really have stuffed you on that one, really. I'm actually thinking about it now.
You kind of did if you took a major.
Yeah, that definitely would. That definitely would have been hard on a 5, wouldn't it? Yeah.
To be honest with you, there was no one really behind you, so we were all right.
Yeah, but it's still a test of your structural ability, and that was a bad instruction there when it steered to you. And to be fair, you did actually do it on one of the meeting situations in the first phase as well. Yeah.
whatever you've marked me now, you can't go back and change it.
No, but make it, we've got all day to work on that, so we'll work on that. No, very well done.
Thank you.
Good pass. Sorry?
Does that mean I don't have to do the real thing now, yeah?
Yeah, I wish. Keep that.
Oh.
Alright, good news. We're going to turn the camera off the rest of the day now, so